Franny, are you
Hello,
there?
hello. Yes, I am here. I just want to apologize. First and foremost, my 7-month-old is wide awake. You just might hear her scream in the background, okay?
Okay.
So,
Thanks for
so I
letting me know.
apologize.
Yeah, no problem. So you did you get an opportunity to hear the audio?
Yes.
Okay. So, do you agree or disagree with what she said? Why or why not?
I think it really depends on the person, if I'm being completely honest, because I have met both sides, where body count does matter, and men think, women who have a certain body count, it's not respectable. And then I've met the side where men think, it doesn't really matter. So I personally, I'm with whatever you want to do you, but I don't necessarily agree with it. I'm more so like in the middle, but I don't agree with it. You do
Okay.
you, but it doesn't mean I'm okay.
So, as a woman yourself, do you think women should be more mindful of who they engage in physical intimacy with any more than men should?
I think anybody and everybody should, regardless. I think both should just as much.
So you're so to be clear, you're saying they should be equally as mindful of who they engage in physical intimacy with.
Yeah, because the double standard is real. I do believe. I feel like, there is that double standard there where it's not okay for women to have a high body count, but it's more than okay for men to have a high body count.
Okay. Um. So, do you think there's currently an agenda among certain group of people to encourage the sexual liberation of women?
Oh yes, 100%.
And just before you answer, like who what is it? Is it one specific group of people or is it multiple? Who are the groups? Who is the group or group of people that you like? Currently think is like pushing this agenda?
I think corn stars are pushing it hardcore.
You
Like
think
anybody can become a Hazel. Anybody can be sorry.
you're fine?
Anybody can become a corn star and just cycle through men and then be like, okay, I'm done with this, and then they go on to a relationship and they try to settle down and be serious.
You think corn stars are pushing this agenda more than feminists though?
I think it depends. I think there's a lot of feminists in the corn industry.
Okay. But don't you see feminists as just like the just overall just empowerment of women and just in every area of life?
No,
Okay.
I'm
Do
not
you
huge on the whole feminism thing.
okay? Do you support the sexual liberation of women?
Yes and no. I'm right in the middle. I think that it gets to a point where it's like now you're being too much, you're doing it too much, but I feel, there's a limit. There's a limit to what you should do, and I feel like a lot go above and beyond to try to prove a point, and it's just like have sex with as many people as you feel comfortable with, but just understand that somebody just might not want that. So you, like I said earlier, you do you. I can support it in a way, but it's just, I don't know, it's icky. I think it's icky. i
Okay.
don't i don't really agree with it.
Um. Do you think a man having a high body count affects his ability to have a wife the same way it affects a woman's ability to have a husband?
Yeah,
Elaborate.
I think for some men, speaking from my best friend, she had recently just gotten out of a relationship with somebody who had a very high body count of close to 200. She said that it didn't really bother her too much at the beginning and whatnot, until she had then found him cheating because he couldn't get the satisfaction of just having one woman. He needed to have more. He needed to continue to get that body count up. He wanted to just keep having, sex with lots of women. So I think once you got that going, like in your head, like, you know, men want to sleep with women just as much as women want to sleep with men.
Okay. Well, thank you, Franny. I will go ahead and let you get to your child. Okay. I appreciate you
All
being.
right. Thank
You have
you.
a good night.
You too.
All right.